The utter and total chaos of Justin Trudeau's government continues today in Ottawa. There's a lot of things that are breaking right now, and I want to break down everything for you, give you a huge update. So the things that we're going to talk about today are the increased rumors of Justin Trudeau departing. We're going to hear, I'm also going to break down for you the NDPs. So the NDP have come out this morning with yet another statement about whether or not they're going to bring down the Liberal government, and I'm going to break that down for you. And I'm also going to talk about this cabinet shuffle. So before I do that, though, guys, this is such chaotic breaking news. It's not being analyzed anywhere in detail without Liberal spin in the mainstream media. So I need you to subscribe to direct communications from me. We know that Justin Trudeau's censorship bills prevent, in times of crisis like this, news from being shared on many social media platforms. The way to get around that censorship bill that Justin Trudeau put in place is to subscribe direct. So there's a link in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. It's in the video description, and that allows you to directly subscribe. It's completely free, and I'm going to write all of this up today. I'm going to give you more breaking news, but it allows me to directly communicate with you on what's happening. So the link's in the comments. Please click subscribe. It's free. It allows me to get around these censorship bans. Okay, so what's happening? So Justin Trudeau did shuffle his cabinet this morning. Even the Liberal media was saying, like, this is crazy. Like shuffling the deck chairs on the Titanic. That's an analogy that's used often. It could never be more accurate in this situation. We need an election now. So that's really all you need to know about the cabinet shuffle. Like, it's crazy. But there's a few other big pieces of news this morning. First of all, Jagmeet Singh, the leader of the NDP, who time and time again, like, he's had multiple instances in the last few months to vote non-confidence in the federal government. He just came out today after the House of Commons rose for this session, and he said, "Oh well, I think I'm going to vote non-confidence in the government in the next sitting." So let me break down what that means for you, because everybody's going to be getting all excited that there's going to be an election. The Liberal media is going to be saying, "Oh, there's an election coming." But you have to remember that Justin Trudeau said, remember in the summer, in August, he said, "We tore up our supply and confidence agreement with the Liberals." And then what did he do? He voted confidence in Justin Trudeau time and time again in the fall, right? And so the same thing, you have to take this with a grain of salt. Jagmeet Singh did not say in his statement today that he would put forward a non-confidence motion. He said he might vote non-confidence sometime in the next sitting. He said that he would maybe put forward a motion in the next sitting. That could be any time. He's not saying that he's going to bring down the government immediately. And so you have to remember that this is what Jagmeet Singh is all about, right? We know that he wants to wait until his pension vests at the end of February at the very least. But this is a man who time and time again has propped up the Liberal government. So it's important to share this video so that when you're talking to people about, like, oh my gosh, there's going to be an election, you have to understand that Jagmeet Singh has been rightly mocked by many of you watching this over the last week, because as Justin Trudeau's government has been in chaos, he's been asked whether or not he would topple the Liberal government. And he was kind of like, oh, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. So this is just a way. You have to understand that this is a way for Justin Trudeau to get you guys talking about, saying, like, well, Jagmeet Singh's going to vote non-confidence in Justin Trudeau in the New Year's as you go to your holiday gatherings and whatnot. Make sure that if you see this video, you're explaining to people, no, this guy has said millions of times before that he is going to, tear up the agreement with the Liberals, and then they keep propping them up. So Jagmeet Singh is no ally. He's actually Justin Trudeau. He's no ally to you. He is Justin Trudeau's best ally. And you have to remember that. So again, I'm going to be writing about this just as soon as I finish this video. If you click on the link that's in the comments or in the video description on YouTube, for free, I will be giving you direct updates on what's happening in Ottawa as I see it and as I get this information. Okay, the next part is Justin Trudeau going to leave or not? So you guys all know what the Conservative Party position on this. It doesn't matter who the Liberal leader is. All of their MPs have been complicit in propping up this government. Every single bad choice, every single one of those Liberal MPs have been voting in favor of every disastrous decision that has been made that affects Canada. So it really doesn't matter who leads the Liberal Party at this point in time, because they're all complicit in this. Like, do you really think that there's going to be a massive change if Justin Trudeau is in or out? And again, there's conflicting stories in the media about whether or not he's going to go or not. But guys, again, when you're sitting around and talking with folks at Christmas, like if Justin Trudeau goes or doesn't go, the Liberal Party is still in power unless we have an election, right? So what could happen? If Justin Trudeau decides to leave, he could do something called proroguing Parliament. Even if he doesn't leave, even if Justin Trudeau doesn't leave and decides to stay on, he might prorogue Parliament anyways. And for those of you who might not know what that means suspend Parliament. So Justin Trudeau, and he would suspend Parliament so that people like me, legislators in the Conservative Party, can't continue to put forward confidence motions to bring the government down and go to an election. And also so that we can't scrutinize and criticize the disastrous policies that Justin Trudeau are putting forward. Now, I want to note something about why he might prorogue Parliament just even beyond the facing another confidence vote, and this would be towards the end of January. I was sitting in a committee meeting this week with the Deputy Minister of Finance, and we're a month away from potential tariffs being leveled on Canada. And the Deputy Minister of Finance said that they don't really have a plan or an analysis in place on what that would mean for the Canadian economy. Now, we obviously, all of you who are watching this, I don't care how you vote, should be concerned about the fact that Justin Trudeau's government is in such chaos that they can't respond to this type of an issue. Now, I want to reiterate something that Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre has been saying for the last few weeks as well, too, which is that it shouldn't have taken Donald Trump threatening Canada with tariffs for Justin Trudeau's chaotic, irresponsible government to address things like Canada's porous border, right? Why did it take Donald Trump to get Justin Trudeau to move on this? And it's because the Liberal government is incompetent and they don't care about any of these issues. So Justin Trudeau might suspend Parliament just to kind of stop people like me from criticizing the government or trying to get answers by calling emergency meetings in January because they have no plan. And that is why, folks, we need an election. So you're going to hear a lot of spin and stuff in the Liberal government, over the next couple of weeks about this cabinet shuffle. You're gonna hear, oh, is Justin Trudeau staying? Is he going? And then moreover, you're going to hear a lot of spin about Jagmeet Singh threatening confidence. Frankly, like, you can't believe any of these people at this point in time, right? And why? Because their actions show where their heart is, where their motive is. And if Jagmeet Singh was going to bring down the Liberal government, why wouldn't he have done it already, right? This is a guy who is waiting for his pension at the end of February. And even in his statement today, it's weasel words, right? It's if you look at his statement where he's like, well, I'm going to, do something at some point in the next session. Like, he's got all of these outs for himself. Just like when he said he ripped up the supply and confidence agreement last August and then voted in favor of propping up Justin Trudeau, dozens of times, right? Certainly several direct times in confidence motions. Time and time again, the NDP have proven that they are going to continue to support Justin Trudeau and, frankly, whoever is the leader of the Liberal Party. So all of that to say, I just want you to know that there's a lot of chaos in Ottawa right now. But that said, the Conservatives, we're working super hard to ensure that even in spite of all of this chaos, we're using all of the tools that are at our disposal to hold the government to account. This is why we've been doing things like trying to call committee meetings back, even though the House isn't sitting right now. We all still want to work, right? Because there's so many things, there's so many crises that are affecting you that we can't afford to let Justin Trudeau's chaotic Liberal Party and Jagmeet Singh's, like, he lied in August, right? He said that he was going to rip up the supply and confidence agreement and then voted confidence every single time. So we can't afford to let Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Party's continued chaos to derail things like building homes, stopping crime, fixing the budget, and axing the ridiculous carbon tax, which is going to increase in a few short months. So just remember that, folks, that you're going to hear a lot of things. You're going to hear a lot of spin in the mainstream media. when you are talking to people during your holiday gatherings, make sure that you remind people like Jagmeet Singh has said that he would take down the government before, that he ripped up his agreement and then never did that. He kept voting confidence. So what you and others need to do, again, this is like, I feel like it's a unifying moment in Canada right now, where people from across the political spectrum are saying we need an election. Justin Trudeau, his senior cabal of liberals who are now like, I don't know, the knives are out, maybe they're not out, whatever. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, if they cared about doing their job properly, we would be in an election right now. They would have voted against the Liberal government. The backbench in the Liberal caucus should have said, it's enough, we need to go to an election, right? But here we are. So that is the top line analysis of what's happening in Ottawa today. Utter chaos, unbelievable. These people have completely lost the moral authority to govern. But I am going to be, I know we're starting to get into the Christmas holiday season here, but I am going to be writing to you as I get more details. So please share this video. Please click on the link in the comments, in the video description, click subscribe. It allows me to communicate with you directly for free and get around Justin Trudeau's censorship bills. That is one of the most important things I could ask you to do, is just stay in contact with me during these tumultuous times, so that I can keep you apprised of what is going on. Anyway, again, if there's one thing you do when you're talking to people, if they're like, Jagmeet Singh is going to call a non-confidence vote, just remember, like, to tell them, no, he's said, how many times has he said that and not followed through, right? These are weasel words. Anyway, working hard for you. I will definitely be getting this detailed analysis out very shortly. So if you click subscribe on the link in the comments, you can look forward to that in your inbox, as well as a lot of other updates in the next few days and weeks as we go through this turbulent time together. Share this video. Have a great day.